Hello, 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 y'all. Welcome to Homestead Believer. My name is Sheree. It has been a hot minute. I tried to go live. I'm going to keep an eye out for baby Faith here because she is outside the fence. Come on, baby Faith. Y'all can see her in her glory. She's sniffing that little statue we always said looked like Milo, one of our older dogs. So I'm going to start with the vegetable garden. Sorry that it says I was not on Wi-Fi and I do have poor cell connection. We do have sunny skies, but there is a little bit of a haze because we're getting some smoke from the Canadian fires. So I'm going to start here on the outside of the garden. See our potatoes. I have hilled them up once. I will have to do it again, I'm sure. So we have those. And we will go inside the garden. I'm keeping an eye on the baby. Yeah, she's still there by the fence. Great. We actually have peas. On our peas, I planted beans, which are sprouting, and sunflowers. So this is peas. And by the time the beans get going, well, I did this close because by the time these beans get going, the peas will be done. So it's no big deal. The garlic is looking nice. I think something got planted in here. Here's our potatoes, and we have lots and lots of potatoes. My neighbor gave me some asparagus. It's looking pretty. Mr. Homestead don't like asparagus, but I do. This is the kale that I had planted. This is the piece that I planted that I overwintered, and then I added seeds. So this whole grow bag is kale. There's more potatoes through here. This is all potatoes in here. We got our ginormous rhubarb that will be getting cut and chopped, and I'm taking it to the farm so her son can use it for pies. So we have peppers and parsley, peppers, that's a tomato, celery, cucumber seeds that popped up, another ginormous rhubarb, more tomatoes. All this is tomatoes. This was an experiment bag that is probably going to be turned into, I'm thinking maybe I'm going to put a spaghetti squash in there. I'm not sure, but I think a spaghetti squash. Here's my lettuce bag. I reseeded it because it wasn't doing so hot. And here is 2 types of eggplant. So here is the vegetable garden. Like we said, we're doing it different this year. We did the whole thing in grow bags. And everything is looking good. Did this in the ground because you kind of got to do it in the ground. The peas, though, it's incredible. It's so hard to see on the camera, but there's a ton of peas on here. We got tons of them. It's, lost my balance. A little bumpy in that garden. So now I'll take you out and I'll show you what we've been doing around the yard. It's a little windy, so I hope it doesn't bother you because I didn't put my microphone on. So, let's see, should I start in the back? Come here, baby Faith. Maybe I'll start in the back. Come on, baby Faith. Boy, I'll tell ya, look at this thing behind me. Wait, you gotta see it. Let me flip the camera. It's so pretty. It's a honeysuckle vine. I call it hummingbird vine because it's for hummingbirds. I'm gonna close the gate so she stays in here, y'all. So we'll start in the corner. I just repotted this hosta, and I will show you why in a moment. I have this is a miniature lilac that I have lights in. My daffs are done. I re-edged this and mulched this. This does not look like I did anything, but honestly, this is going to bloom. Tons and tons of lilies. There's daisies in here. Bee balm. Tons of different kinds of lilies, daylilies, ornamental lilies. There's a ton of lilies in here. And then I have my little menagerie here. This is mint. This is lavender. This is yarrow. This is just a succulent that showed up. These were my husband's mother's before he passed. I took them. Never did nothing. They're in the same pot, same stand. Here I put seeds in. The water or the soil just spit everywhere. But seeds are coming up, and I put some marigolds in to get the chipmunk to quit digging holes. Here's the celery I planted. We had a real heavy rain, so it seems to want to fall over. Got a mini hosta there, a little Mickey Mouse hosta. A couple more hostas. This is the herb garden. So I've got oregano right here, sage. I don't remember the name of this plant, something Marie or whatever. It tastes like cucumbery and celery. I like it in soup. So there's a bunch of different herbs in here. There's some spearmint, a hosta with daisies growing in it. This chair used to be under a bush. Mr. Homestead's having a hard time with the mowing, so I moved the chair here, put a pot in it, added some flowers. Here I have little miniature tomatoes. There's Tom Thumb and Micro Orange, I think they are. And these are teeny weeny. I am going to repot them into a nicer pot. They're like 6 inches high. Make tiny little tomatoes. So that's that corner. And like I said, it does look like a hot mess right now because it's very full in that corner, but everything will be starting to bloom in the next couple weeks. Okay, so corner of the yard, I kind of redid a little bit, but that's just like hosta. That's a red and yellow lily. I saved this lily from an overgrown bugger. This is a purple lily. I love this one because I've never seen purple. And hidden way back there, I have a little azalea. Okay, we'll move to the deck. This is not how the deck is staying, but this is how it is for now. Here's some Bible plant with some lobelia. Got a Gerber daisy. Looks like there's nothing there, but there's a little one coming. Got a couple pots here that I planted with just some annuals. We've got the bench repainted. This is all going to be changed to patriotic decor. Last year this was an herb pot, and I just decided I wanted flowers in it, so I made this into a flower pot. This stuff right here will stay like it is. I'll just be putting something with it. The birds have left the birdhouse for now, but they'll be back. These are all hummingbird plants. This one will come back again next year. So that's this one. I don't remember the name of it, but I can find the tag. That'll come back next year, so that's cool. Another Gerber daisy. Down to the chives. And then here in this corner, I have a giant hydrangea, hanging basket, the Oriole feeder, hosta, lily. Here's another hosta back here hiding. And then this, we created this bottle tree. It is covered in fairy lights, so it lights up at night. I wrapped the fairy lights in the hydrangea. This is beautiful. In the daytime, I always wanted a blue bottle tree. I picked up the bottles from our free site. Somebody was giving them away. It took some work to get the labels off, but we got it. Mr. Homestead had to weld this together because it was wobbling, but we got it. So that's our back corner. Oh, little trees are doing pretty good back here. Don't judge the fence. That is not us. That is not us. Oh, and we had to move the cross because we took the tree down. So we have this stump back here with something that the tree guy's son carved. So we put the cross here instead. So the cross got moved. So I'll go out front so you can see. Like I said, the tree got taken down. Our crabapple tree, I was very sad about it because of the birds. The crabapple tree was dying. It was losing leaves from the end of May all the way through October, and the whole front would always look like fall. It was dying, and it would have ended up coming down, so we had it taken down. So we have our little pot of hostas over here on the side. The little geese that Mr. Homestead painted out of gourds. I worked on this and redid all these rocks. So I have echinacea, chives, echinacea echinacea, black-eyed Susans, echinacea. This was a, I think this was a, I don't think that was a daff. But I do have some lilies come up in here. Here's raspberry bush. It's getting some raspberries. Another lilac. Come around the front. Our milk can. This is all lavender in here. All of this is lavender. Daffodils. Chives. I don't know what's going on with these chives. I got a feeling it's because we were doing all the blowing to get the leaves out. The pot that I planted with annuals. More lavender. And here's where the tree was. Here's where the tree was. It was a big tree. So, tree's gone. The hosta that I split that I showed you in the back is in the front. This is all perennial. I will not have to, all of this, I will not have to plant anything again except for these few pots that have the annuals. So, there is daffodils, grape hyacinth, and bluebells in here. In the fall, I'm going to get some more bulbs so that I have more growth around this tree. This tree stump now. So out here in the front, this is what we've been working on, y'all. This was a mess. This was all covered in leaves. Completely covered in leaves. All of this. The wisteria is still here. I hung the bird feeder in the wisteria for now, because we are going to get a couple shepherd's hooks, and Mr. Homestead's going to weld them together so that we have multiple hooks, and I can put the hummingbird feeder, the bird feeder, and an oriole feeder on there, because the raccoon has destroyed. He keeps crawling up on this deck, walking around, and he's just destroyed all the bird feeders around here. So we're going to put them on hooks and put them on a hook in the front. So what I have here is, and some of this stuff is a little damaged from the tree branches coming down. This is a little limelight hydrangea. This is Jacob's ladder. I've got some daffs down here. This has taken a beating. I don't think this is the tree, guys. I think this is the raccoon. But hopefully, taking all the feeders down, he's not back. He was over here last night 2 or 3 times just looking around for whatever, and there's nothing here. So that hosta, and I got this hosta. Here's some lilies, daffs that are drying back, a hosta, the French fry hosta. I got the little lime hosta down buried under there, another lavender, another pot that I planted that looks like it needs some water. Yes, this has fairy lights, so it looks like the watering can is pouring water at night. So this was the big thing that we were working on, because this took a lot of time to recover from. And I'll just give you a real quick glance up here. There's our cross and our praying hands. That was his mom's chair that we put flowers in, old chairs that we painted. And then up here, this was a gift from a friend. I got my ferns. So, that's what we've been doing, and that's why I've been MIA. It has been very, very hard work, especially because we're just not really physically able to do a lot, but we've done it. So, that is your garden tour 2025, vegetable and flower gardens. So, I'm very proud of the work we've done. It was a lot of work, and I'm very proud of it. I'm glad it's done. It's done, finito, done. I do miss my crabapple tree, but we got a branch back here with some stems on it. I'm going to see if I can maybe cut the stems and make a new tree. I don't know. We'll see. Well, thanks for joining me. I hope you all have a very blessed day. I wish you all peace, blessings, and love. And I'll see you in the next video.